Hello everyone. Welcome to a different, I guess a different way of doing things. It's before I can do daily videos again, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try to stream at least about an hour every time, every night when I come back from work. What do you guys think about that? Hello, Mark. Huzzah. Surprise weekday stream, yeah. Last time I was early, yet collide with the Earth, right? Fails at this hour? Who knows? Welcome stream timing, yes. Please, because I'm out of the house. Oh no! 1:48 here, beg to differ, okay. It's 7:49 p.m. here, nice. Well, it's 7:50, almost 8 o'clock over here. Probably not gonna do it like this often, 8 o'clock. I'll try to aim for more like maybe 5:30 or 6. It's something new. Might not last, but if it's consistent and it's only about an hour long, I'm hoping we'll pick up more people. And before long, when I'm able to actually work on the 10-minute videos, then there you go. But happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, yes. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Tra-la-la. Let me know if the music is too loud. So, today's mission, very simple. We have a dead satellite in orbit. It ran out of power. I was trying to go into the orbits of the satellites and trying to correct them so they didn't bunch up so much. I went for like different orbits, so some of the satellites were faster than the others. And one of them just couldn't do it. It died on me. So we're gonna jump up there and see if we can't bring another one to orbit. This is up to date with the latest tech that we have. And I'm gonna start naming them instead of just satellites. They're gonna have like a classification. So we're gonna do this orbital communications, or OrbCom. Satellite orbital communications, or SAT OrbCom. So it's gonna start at the 100 series. And instead of doing the 100, 200, and 300 series, I'm going to go more in numbers. Probably in stacks of 10. So you're going to have the 100, and then you're going to have the 110, the 120, the 130, the 140. That kind of jazz. It is his birthday. Oh, right. Thank you, Dark Athena.
You're welcome.
Shut up. Well, this was great. I should be sleeping. Yes, sleep, Mark. Just go to sleep. I realize this is going to be late, so don't worry about it, man. I appreciate you being here. Cheerio, Mark. Love you, man. Take care. Oh, yeah, happy birthday. Oh, gosh. Please don't remind me. And when you're young and you start having birthdays, it's like, yay, parties and ice cream. But when you're old, you start having birthdays, it's like that grave is getting a little closer every day. So, men are like fine wine, better with age. Oh, well, thank you. Can you guess what game I'm playing while watching? LOL. Oh, you're definitely playing Doom Guy. For sure. 100%. Doom Guy. What's the new one that came out? Dark Ages? Or something like that. Happy birthday, Vaz. Hello, Stormhawk, and thank you. KSP? Maybe. We don't know. No, KSP. He's like, who plays Doom Guy anyway? I love Doom, man. I'm pretty freaking good at it, too. Yeah, have you seen Avrion? Nope, have not. Thanks for the reminder, Dark. Enjoy the man, and he still has... Yeah, right? I know. Thanks a lot, Mark. By the way, Gizmo's still waiting for that song, Mark. Just so you know.
I think he has more important things.
The more important things? Okay, yeah, okay. Just so you know, Mark. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, Mark. Live and live alive. Yes, live live, live. Oh, okay. Hey. So it's gonna be a simple mission, and like I said, live and let live. Okay. We're gonna do some. We're gonna do something different on this channel. Not sure how well it's going to pan out, but I'm going to try something new. I'm asleep now. Sure you are, Mark. Sure you are. She'll be scratching at your door. Let me in. How did you go with that moon landing yesterday? Oh, it went great. Perfect. Flawless. No problems whatsoever.
Why?
So, like I said, we're going to do something new today. Or not today, but we're going to do something new with this channel. Because I'm finding it so hard to find time to deal with real life and make videos. I'm going to try to come home after work, freshen up, and do an hour stream, something interesting and entertaining. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It might tank. I might see my numbers drop. I've seen it do that before. Or it might go up. We don't know. We'll give it a shot. Don't hurt till we give it a shot. I fixed that space plane and turned it into a proper SSTO. Nice. And it just involved in building an elevated tail section so that it lifts and... Oh, nice. See? I knew you had it, man. I knew you had it. There was no doubt. Alright, let's do this. So, it's got the new tech. I like the gold and dark plated look to it compared to the older satellites that are up there. And we're just going to give it a shot and see what happens. I put this part right here. Let me explain. Oh, fudge. Gosh. Control Z. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. So this part right here is called the ER7500 Computer Flight Unit. This comes from it comes from a mod called... Gosh, damn it. Something Engineer. Kerbal Engineer, I believe, yes. So this is the only modded part in the entire game. The reason why I like having this is because of the fact that it's like, you know, because of the science mode and stuff, I like a challenge. So you have to remember to put this part on your craft, because if you don't, you won't have the readouts that are up here on the top. So that's probably the only modded part in the whole thing. Enter! Welcome! You're up late. But it's a proper SSTO. And the video you told me to watch, I was already asking, however, in order to get up to speed without wasting too much fuel, requires me to get up to 12 kilometers before. Oh, okay. Hey, like I said, some things, some SSTOs fly different. Every SSTO I've noticed has its own characteristics. It's like a person, right? Every SSTO is different. Some need to skim the water for a long time. Some can shoot straight up at 10 degrees. All depends. And I'm playing KSP right now. Are you, Inter? Nice. Inter, have you tried the mod T.U.R.D? I know it sounds ridiculous, but man, I can make some beautiful stuff with that. I love the coloring. Just look at this gold, Inter. Inter, look at this gold. It's gourd. Gourd, I say. Gourd. Oh. Anyway. Alright. Let us begin. We're going to put this satellite in orbit to replace the bad one. Jebediah. Let's put her in there. I'm sure she's just as good. And does she have cool stuff? Yeah. Okay, yeah, she's good. Everything's good. It's all good. Alright. And we're going to save this as is. We're going to use our Orion Cargo Transport 100 series. Let's see, make sure everything's that. Okay, good. Yes. Yo. Alright. Read this real quick. Tilt at 40 degrees at 10 meters per second. Stay at 40 until 9.5 K. Re-entry at 3/8 at 52 K. Everybody remember that. Good. Glad you're on my side. It gives better data of craft than normal KSP. Cool. flattening out, and the ocean, the lower atmosphere is just too thick. It gains speed 6. Oh, 6? What the hell is SCIMITAR engines? Help me on that one. Is that a modded part? I don't know. Here we go. All right, in 3, 2. This might be a little loud. Cover your ears. 1. Launch. A little bit cockeyed. Hold on, let me try to fix that. Alright, I think we're good. Whoa! Nice. Oh! 9.5 in 3, 2, 1, go. Miko in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Main engine cutoff. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let me read some chat here. I think we have 2 minutes, 37 seconds. Another sonic boom? What the hell? Okay. Let's see. I meant to download T.U.R.D. Missed, I forgot. Oh, that's okay. Many mods. Yo, what did you unlock the last stream? What? What did you unlock for? Oh, I haven't unlocked anything yet. We'll wait for another stream for that one, but I'm really leaning towards the docking ports so I can build bigger stuff in space. It's a big plane, yes it is. It's a very wide plane, yes it is. It's more of a lifting body. I like to think of it as like a lifting body. First time chatter. My compliment at you, Veos, for making great STO VODs. Oh, no problem. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. I really appreciate you being here. Like I said, if you guys are having fun and you like the video, please leave that like. It helps a lot with the algorithm. I appreciate it. Thank you. And let's see, what else? Oh, mama. Strange. Hello, how are you? Dr. Strange. Yo, Veos. Streams this weekend. We're being spoiled. Are you now? 1 minute, 40 seconds. Okay, 14 seconds. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to start when I come back from work. I'm Eastern Standard Time, USA. So when I come back from work, maybe about 6 o'clock or so, I'll try to stream for an hour. this will be in an attempt to try to do daily videos until I'm able to get my life straightened out to the point where I have enough time to actually make edited content. So it could be bad, it could be good, it might suck, we don't know what's going on, all that jazz. Let me go ahead and jettison this part real quick before we get started, and boop, there she goes. That's for the engine for the satellite. That'll fall back to Kerbal. And we're about to do an orbital insertion burn here any minute now. About 10 seconds out. Do a little bit more. Oh, mama! I forgot. It's a wee off of the thrust of the center of mass. Just a wee. I should have kept on burning, to be honest. Fudge sickles! I forgot how to fly this thing. All right, bring it back down. Bring it back down. Bring it down. Am I gonna make it into orbit? I think I screwed up. I think I really screwed up, guys. Oh wait, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Hold on. No. Come on. We're getting there. 2 seconds. We're 2 seconds to apoapsis. Almost there. Oh, slow down a little bit, slow down. Just about there. Almost. And we are in orbit at 71,000 meters. Apoapsis, periapsis. We are good. We are clear. We are Gucci. Okay. Let me read some stuff. Thing looks like a sled. It's a sky sled. Would you state this SSRT? No, not really. Not really. It uses rockets, but it's more like a rocket SSTO. I would say it's a rocket SSTO cargo variant. Let's see, let me read more. You have to try the new Rockstar PBR mod that just came out. It's a better restock without the part changes. Huh. Now, can T.U.R.D, the texture coloring, the color mod, can T.U.R.D work with that? Because this is because of T.U.R.D right here. I can take the stock parts and just transform them into some of the most beautiful parts. Absolutely, with that shine. With the beautiful shine, I could just change all the colors. Look at the colors. It's freaking amazing. I don't know. T.U.R.D's going to be like my #1 go-to. But we'll see. That's what I'm saying. Okay. What mod gives the sonic booms? All the mods can be seen in the description below. Docking ports for the win, right? I'm thinking docking ports too when I finally select them. And in between grilled burgers, what? Just wanted to pop in quick. All right, well, thank you so much, Strange. Doctor Strange. The stand will be fine, some worry. Hell yeah, I like the new format vest. Do you now? Well, hopefully. You live in England, right? Well, I don't know if I live in England or not. It's kind of out woodsy backsy down here. It's just, you know, I don't see no what do you call those darn things with the hooves? But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of them around here too. I don't know. Or I can be British. Do it live, right? Yes, mods are listed below. Then sonic booms. I'm guessing the waterfall engine one. Yes, England is. Don't sound like Texans. No. It should be in the description below. I think it's called like vapor cones or something like that. I should have added make sonic booms as well. Oh, my bad. All right, we are in orbit. Yes. And let's go ahead and get this bad boy ready. I forgot which buttons do which. Oh, shit. How much power do we got? We got plenty. Hold on, let me check action groups. I need to check action groups real tight, real quick. Oh, no. Oh, no. It doesn't show them because I don't have the tech tree or the... I don't have something opened up. I don't have something unlocked. Crap, it doesn't show them. Ah, nuts. I'm going to take a guess. 8? Ooh. 7? No. 6. 2? Let me try 2. Nope, 2 doesn't do shit. Okay. 3? Yay! Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to unlock this and open these bad boys up. That way I have communication with the satellite. Now, the satellite, unfortunately, is running an old... what the hell is that called? Stay Put Neck probe, which does not have SAS. So we're at the mercy of just trying to keep the thing straight when we try to get it into an orbit. Which orbit do we need? We need to replace this one. Okay, the SAT 300. Now notice I've got the satellites in a weird type of orbit. This was an attempt to try to keep them from bunching up all in the same orbit. You know, if one was faster or one was slower, they'd always be spread out in some form or fashion. I'm kind of learning that that is a really bad thing right now. It's not working the way I thought it would work. Unless maybe I have like a crap ton of satellites up here, then maybe it'd be wide coverage. But honestly, that's not working. The second stage to our moon rocket has a problem. It does not have the relay doohickey on it. It's got, because of the fact that, you know, it's moving so fast that the relay doohickey on it would snap off once it gets in the atmosphere. It's got just a regular antenna, not the one that extends, because that would snap off too once it gets into the atmosphere. It's just got a regular, the smallest antenna that the game has when you first start off with the communications, which doesn't stack, unfortunately. I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, actually. So that being said, we need satellites that are close to the planet in order to keep communication with the second stage of the moon rocket, or else we'll lose communication with it and it'll just it'll just go straight to its death. And that's never good for anybody. Okay. Let me read some of the sonic booms are rocket sound enhancement. I don't think I have rocket sound enhancement installed though. I just did the vapor cones. And I think the vapor cones has the rocket enhancement on it, if I'm right. Vapor cone mock effects, right? Not streaming on Twitch too. I used to stream on Twitch a long time ago. Not so much anymore. They've been really crappy lately, from what I understand. I've downloaded, but I never had the Sonic Boom. Really? Huh. I'll have to look back on it. I'll have to look at my... I gotta do a revamp anyway. You're probably right. Have you downloaded, but I've never... Oh, Space Cult? Space Cult, yes. You have a installed Taco Bell... What? You have to install Taco Bell if you want Sonic Booms? That's a good one. If I remember correctly, it's one of the reasons why I got that mod, because I thought it simulated Sonic Booms. Oh, okay. Hello. Hello, Teddy. How are you? I bet Veos also could speak German. Das German. Do you want to build a snowman? Nein! Panzer! Does Hertz define... What the hell? The heart of God... Okay. Gotcha. Hey, I'm half German, though. Does that count? I think you need the second, third level VAB hanger for partial full action groups. Ah, is that what it is? Okay. What's the use of the Kerbal orbit satellites? The Kerbal orbiting satellites? To keep in communication with the second stage of our moon rocket. Our moon rocket is technically a fully reusable craft. However, it is a real pain in the ass to keep in touch, keep in control of this second stage when it comes back to Kerbin because of the lack of communication satellites. So we're trying our best to keep those suckers operational. And probably closer to Kerbin would be better because that little bandwidth thingamajig that's got, it's not very powerful at all. I find polar orbits are really helpful for comm satellites. Yes, they are. They are, but here's the problem that we have. It's not the fact that we can't communicate with something, right? It's the fact that what we're trying to communicate with has a very small area of effect. So these satellites have to be really close to Kerbin in order to communicate with the second stage of the Moonlander. Or yeah. Because if they're too far away, they won't connect with the Moonlander and we'll lose communication, and it will plummet to its death instead of try to save the damn thing so we can save money. So that's the problem we have. We have to be honest, these are kind of far away. I noticed that in a later game that these are actually kind of far away. We need to get closer. So we need to probably, I would say, maybe about 300 meters. Satellites just have 300 meters distance, so that when we launch the bad boy from this airfield, it's right about here that we disconnect it, and it comes back down somewhere around here. We're going to try to, after trial and error, to try to get it to come back as close to the KSC as possible so we can get the max amount of money back. But there you go. That's our problem, is that when you get too far away from satellites that are close by, even ground crews, they have an area of effect with this tiny little, I forget what the darn thing's called. It's a communication device. It's the very first one you get. It's got a very small range. It's very, very small. So we got to make sure that we're close enough to catch it. That's our problem. I would recommend using 3 repeaters injected from a resonant orbit. It's a very clean and nice solution for any repeat solution. What the hell? What are you talking about? Well, it's a good idea, but like I said, distance is not our friend. The farther out these satellites are, the worse it is. It has to be close. Let's see. Space Cult. Yeah, Space Cult. Hello, Von Kerman. It's been a while, buddy. I remember the video you made a long time ago about the Tech 1 SSTO not being able to work and the mathematical why it's not going to work. It was actually a really great video. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Three satellites around the moon would suffice too. There's tools online that calculate resonate orbits for you. Yeah, there's if I remember right, there's a mod that like highlights, it's like a big red circle, highlights the communication size or whatever. Let's see. I find that satellite relays tend to bunch up less if you put them in a very high periapsis, absolute unlimited. Yeah, I mean RCS would be, if we had RCS, that would be what you want technically. RCS would make the orbits perfect, damn near perfect, so we wouldn't have to worry about orbital degradation for a very long time. But we don't have that tech yet. Let's go full Kessler syndrome. No. I recommend doing things properly with 3 equal space satellites on the same orbit. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, what you say makes sense. But the problem is we don't have the tech to make a precise anything. Once we release this satellite from the cargo, there's no SAS. We are at the horrible whims of me trying to finger the keyboard really good and hard until we're able to stay right in the middle so that we don't make a mistake. It's extremely hard without sass. Horribly hard.
Keyboard good and hard. Family friendly.
Yeah, family friendly.
Family friendly.
Yes, extremely family friendly over here. Call the first antenna the barbershop antenna, right? No, it's the smaller one, Inter. It's the one before that. It's the one that looks like a metal crowbar that you can hit somebody across the head with. Are you winning, son? I sure hope so. No range, minus 16. Ugh. Heard it had something to do with you. It wasn't me. Must be a different one. Never did that. You never did that? I could have swore you did that. Make an oval orbit. Launch at OP. Have the travel orbit time. Repeat 2 times. Well, see, that's the problem, Joe. Is that we need something that's close to. We need something that's close, has a close orbit in order to talk with the second stage. We need something that has a close orbit to talk with the second stage. This right here, these out here, are actually too far out. When the second stage comes around, it gives you a red line because of the fact that it's just so far out. So, you know what red line means? You have very little communication with the machine, which is not a good thing. So whatever we do, it has to be a close orbit for the second stage to be able to communicate with the satellites. But smartass, right? Exactly. Veos, hello. You use your joystick. Real KSP pilots don't use keyboards. Yeah, I know, right? David, number of the hours a day. Launched 3 rockets, many hours apart to orbit. Yes, the finicky fat fingering, the keyboard zone. More dishes. Well, let me get going here. We've been chatting long enough. We need to get some stuff done around here. All right. I'm gonna do this in the daylight so I see what the hell I'm doing. We'll turn off most power. All right. Here we go. All right, we're analyzing. Looking good. And engine's good. Fuel's good. Check power. Power's a little low, but should be okay. It's fine. We're not too worried about it. It's still in the green. Might be able to transfer. Can we transfer power yet? Let me see. Nope. Can't transfer power. Never mind. Alright. Detaching in 3, 2, 1. It's away. Okay, like I said, this thing does not have sass. Very, very easy. Ever so gently. And go. Oh, gosh, damn it. Hold her steady. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm gonna hit the key. I'm gonna hit the caps lock. Try for fine movement. Easy does it. Okay. All right. Let's see. What's that one? 300. All right, we're going to try to do a 200,000 orbit with this one. In 3, 2, 1. Go. Now, the only bad thing about it is that this particular rocket does not generate power. And that being said, I really should start making... Maybe I should start building these with the rocket that generates power. Oh, shit. Easy. Easy. Stop it. Stop it. Ah, a little too much, but can't get it perfect with this tech. Can't get it perfect with this tech. I'm fine. We're good. It's all good. All right, 2 minutes out. Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. Minute 35. All right, here we go. Ooh. Ten seconds. 7. Just go. Let's just go. Gosh, damn! It's so hard to keep this thing straight and use the freaking engines at the same time. Whoa! Easy now. Be good to daddy. Be good to dad. Oh. Please be good to daddy. All right, 200. I'm taking it. I'm done. I'm taking it. We're done. Okay. Cool. Sweet. All right, let me do this. Rename it. This will be SAT. This is going to be the new orb com or orbital communication. Wait, I have my... Damn it! I had my caps lock on. SAT. Orb. Com. Not ORN. Gosh damn it. Orb. Com. And it's the 100. And it's a relay. Yep. Accept. Cool. All right. Let me read chat. Yes, hello, Sifman. Sifman? You need to use your... Oh, I already read that. Whoops. More dishes. You can put more 110 boost range. I want to see if I can't do that. Because I'm not sure if it's... I'm not sure if the... She's alright. She's in orbit. But let's test this out real quick. Yeah, says your wife single? How does that work? Alright. Okay, so the antenna that it has, let's save that. We'll go into here. This is our moon rocket for right now. Doink. And this is the second stage. Everything's supposed to be reusable, but you know how it is. Why is there a line right there? Okay. Huh. Never noticed that till now. Oh well. So here we are. If we zoom in. We've got the Communitron 16S. Okay. So the Communicon 2. This is a cargo part, dry mass, packed stack, antenna type, direct, rating. This part has configurable colors. It doesn't say anything about stack. Notice that when we go to this one and we click on it, it will say stack capacity 4. No. What? Is that right? So stacking capacity? No, that's cargo part. Never mind. Antenna direct, antenna combinable. So this one's combinable. That means you can add more to get a better signal, but I'm sure there's a problem. This one has no combinable whatsoever. So even if I put 1,000,000 on here, it'll never go farther than the farthest of 500K, right? So we have to keep our satellites within 500K. I'm guessing that's what that means. So within 500,000 meters. If I go farther than that, I lose connection. So if they're all orbiting around 200,000 or maybe 300,000, we should be good, give or take. Makes sense, right? So are you playing in hardcore? That's why the comms weaken so much in what? I guess that is it. I mean, that could be it. You might be right. This is hardcore mode. Hardcore mode with the science gain cranked all the way down to 10%. I have learned that using only the Communitron 16 is a huge waste. Here's the problem though. I can't use the high gain antenna or the Communitron. And here's why. It's traveling like at 300,000-400,000 meters per second in the atmosphere when it's coming back down. These will snap if you're going any faster than, say, what? 70, 90 meters per second in atmosphere? They'll snap. So I can't use them. I am stuck with this. This is it. This is as good as it's going to get, bro. That's it. Is spooky on that side of Kerbal? Yes. Deploy sentry here, right? Stay on target. Use your fork, Luke. We need a teleporter right here, right? Okay. I come back just in time to hear Veos asking the machine not to hurt him. Judgment Day already? Yo. Okay, gotta go. Have fun. All right. Have a great day. Or night. You bullied that womp rat, right? There's a mathematical formula that I saw on YouTube video, and communication 16 stacks very well with itself. Really? Because it says it doesn't. So if you're right, you're right. Is your wife monogram? I have no idea. You should be using multiples of the 16 extendable one. Extendable? Oh, you're talking about this one? The part that I said would snap under 70 meters per second in atmosphere? Yeah. I don't think that's going to work, bro. I don't see it working. As diminishing returns, pack 3 or 4. We'll try that, okay? We'll put 3 or 4 on there. It says it's not combinable, but what do I know? You can put 4 dishes on the satellite, though. 4 dishes? Eh? So you're saying if I put 4 of these bad boys on here, I guess. It says 5 million though. The antenna rating's 5 million. Which means that the satellite can literally see from one end to the other. But that's not the problem. At least I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is the antenna itself needs to be able to be within the bandwidth. Yeah, that's it. So, okay, a little science class here. Maybe I'm not speaking right. Okay, here's our rocket. It's got this, okay? Our satellite has this, okay? Our satellite, okay, is big enough, or it has a big enough communication area to where it can make contact with the Communitron, right? Which is good, right? From what I'm understanding. But the Communitron can't communicate back with it because its area of effect is only out here because it's so small, 500K I think it was. Which, from what I understand, means that you can't talk back and forth. Am I understanding this correctly? Is that how it works? So even though this is within range of this, this is not in range of that, and so this cannot bounce it back to wherever so I can keep control of it. Tell me if I might be wrong as hell, which I probably am. But that seems like the case, because when we do another moon mission, you'll see for yourself that this communication thing goes red in a freaking heartbeat, even with a satellite nearby. I mean, it just turns red and then it just dies out. So what we'll do is, because I hear everybody talking that, you know, we can put 50 of these on here or something of that nature. What we'll do is we'll put 4 of them on here. How about that? Just gonna place 4 of them in here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, we got 4 of them. That should help with something, I hope. I don't know. We'll save it. Alright, let's get out of here. I love your videos. I love you too, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Shit. I just used a fixed antenna for ascent and then extend my comm once I'm out in Atmo. Simple works. But that's not what we're talking about, though, Rudy. Unfortunately, what we're talking about is being able to communicate with the second stage while it's falling back to Kerbin through the atmosphere. That's our problem. That's our problem right there. That's the dilemma. It's easy as hell to deploy something once you're in space, but when you're coming back down to the atmosphere, stuff likes to break. And that's our problem right there. That right there just sucks. Alright, let's go back to our girl. Combination of 2 relay lander. I don't know. We'll have to do more research on it. Interest Odyssey, Veos. What the frack are you talking about? Those little 1616S antenna work fine for communicating with ships at moon. Yeah, but I'm talking about the second stage. Here's a better question. What antenna can survive 200 meters per second without snapping in the atmosphere? Go. Let me know which one. If we find that one, then we'll use that one. I meant more relays in space. Oh, okay. That won't work. It won't stack. Yeah. See what I mean? It's not very clear. Why in the hell is there not a tutorial for comms? Yeah, right? I'll never know. Driving KSP comms, damn ridiculous. I know. You got a point there. Also, correct me if I'm wrong. Can you just retract the barber shop antenna when do re-entry stuff, or do you need have access to right? Well, the Inter's Odyssey, it snaps even if you bring it back out into the open. We're doing like, you know, 200 meters per second in Atmo, which really sucks. Now hold on. Enter, you got a point. Enter, you got a really good point there, buddy. You got a point. Whoa. Okay, our electricity's good. You have a point. You have a really good point. Okay, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Well, we're gonna do some work on the second stage before we end the stream. Where are we on the planet? Hold on. I don't know if she'll be able to make it right. Yeah. So the way I've got this so far, I'm still learning on how to get these bad boys back in a timely manner. Let's see, 8. Okay, we got 4. So right here is about 3/4, 3/8. Wish I had a ruler to get this better. Okay. So right about here is when we start the re-entry. Make sure we're good. Okay, I think that's good. Well, the thing is that barbershop antenna and this dish snap. Anything lower than 70 meters per second, well, in Atmo, right? They snap off. But if we have the parachutes pre-deployed before we lose comms, so that they automatically deploy, and it slows the craft down to below 70 meters per second. Ah, shit, that still wouldn't work. Because if we don't have communication with the stage, we can't deploy the satellite dishes or the antenna. If we don't have any communication whatsoever. Oh, this is tricky. We have to have comms regardless. Because if we don't, we're going to end up, you know, dead. The second stage is going to go boom. All right. To use both, what am I saying? Wait a minute, you have the inline ones in the cargo bay too. Do you keep that cargo bay closed during re-entry? After re-entry, we open it up. Well, if we have comms, if we have comms, we open it up to help with drag. But I see what you mean. It's probably not working because of the fact. I don't know though, because I've had dishes, communication dishes inside fairings, and they work just fine. So I'm wondering if the deployable ones are the ones that can't move around while they're stowed away, but the ones that are not deployable, they work regardless. I'm thinking that's the case. Snap at anything above 60 meters per second, actually. Oh, yuck. I just tested. Ugh. Just put your crappy relays closer, 250 km, then you should have connection with the fixed antenna. Well, because the antenna said 500 M, right? Or KM. So I'm thinking that anything within 500,000 meters it can still communicate with, which is not bad. It's a nice range. It's just, you know, it's just it's just. I need to fix these too. Someone showed me a really cool trick to allow the decal right here of the heat tiles, so it doesn't clip through there. Veos, use Cal 100 to open the bay. What's Cal 100? Somebody help me. Oh, you're not talking about the Cal 9000, are you? Or is it 1000? I forget. Excuse me. Where can I download this craft file? Well, you can look at it really hard, take pictures, and try to build it yourself. Because I don't have the time to put it up on anything to download. Sorry. There's nothing real to it. There's nothing really big about it. There's nothing to it, really. There really is nothing to it. It's a very basic build. All right, we are re-entering the Kerbal atmosphere. We're going to start to feel a little ionization on the hull here pretty soon. I don't think he's unlocked the Cal. Oh, that's right. The KAL, gotcha. Oh. Yeah, the Cal 1000 is like an endgame. It really is an endgame part. I think it's at the very end. We're nowhere near that. I mean, like, nowhere near. Feel that whole ionization. That's better than any... You're damn right it is. Alright, let's fast forward a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't screw us up. Fricking around with the mic. Just give me a second. Okay, there we go. The mic seems a bit too close because sometimes when I yell, it buzzes the red line on this thing. Did I make it? Did I not get out of the park? Will we land at the KSC? I have no idea. Should be that far down, but it's still very far away, yeah. Low-tech dinosaur. This game has no relation to anything on this channel, but I feel like you would enjoy the game U-Boat Commander. I hear about that a lot. Alright, here we go. We are coming in. Easy, boy. Easy. Easy, guys, easy. Easy. Very easy, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Coming in, nice and easy. We're a little tilted on one side. Easy, easy, easy. All right, now we're going to go back into... There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Hopefully we're still moving pretty good. Switching over to secondary rocket. I have no idea. We are gliding, but we're still moving pretty good. Come on, baby. We need to land in the water, so we gotta clear all this. Easy does it. I think we're doing really good. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. All right. Make a nice little turn. We got about 274 meters per second left over in the engines. Just in case so. There we go. Damn, we're still slowing down. Alright, I'm going to give it a little puff. Let's see what that does. Alright, so our goal is to land right in front of the KSC as close as we can. This thing does not have wheels for obvious reasons. Our landing gear tech is absolute garbage. So the best way to do this is a water landing. Woo-wee. We'll still get like 99% or 98% return, so it'll be a lot of money back in our pocket. Parachutes only if we absolutely need to. This thing is designed to land on the water without parachutes. That's why we got 4 of them, or 8 altogether, just in case for some reason we don't think we can make it. Nice and easy, baby. Alright, here we go. Beginning landing sequence. Nice and easy. Going way too fast. Slow down. Slow down. Easy does it. Slow down. Easy. Okay, we're at 40. That's good. 30. Like a glove. And we're pretty close. Pretty close. Alright, she's down for the count. Actually, probably get a little closer. Sure. We got 100 meters per second left over. You know, I've always been thinking about putting little Juno engines up here. I've always been thinking about, well, we'll see what happens. Who knows? Alright, let's bring her back in, see what we got. PC beefiness is listed in the video description. Yeah, beefiness my butt. I ain't got nothing. I'm running a turd, okay? On lemons. Thing glides amazingly. I am very satisfied. Yeah. Just in case. Oh, that should be the name of insurance company. Keep most of the altitude and clear to land right. Puff. Parachute. Vales usually has to puff twice before it passes out. Yeah, exactly right. Come on, everybody. You're enjoying the stream, so upvote it. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. If you're loving what you're watching, and you like what you're watching, please give me a like under that video. That'd be great. That'd work out great. So it's 90%. It's a 97% value return, almost 98. And we got 31. So we got 31,000 funds back from that. Okay. I'm gonna click next. Remember that 31,000 plus funds back, which means that we spent on the mission a total of so this is 42,000. We got 31,000 back. So you're looking at about 11,000 bucks. So the entire mission was 11,000 bucks. I'm pretty sure that the satellite, yeah, the satellite was $7,000. Okay, when you put it back on there, it's up to 42. So satellites is 7,000 bucks. But technically, if we had launched without the satellite and came back down, we would have only spent about $4,000 on fuel. So that's basically it. $7,000 for the satellite, $4,000 for fuel. I love SSTOs, baby. Love them. Mwah. Beautiful. Freaking gorgeous. But anyway, that was just the satellite replacement that we did. We have many more to go. But I think that's it for this. How many people are online right now? I'm very curious. Let's do this. Let's get the next one ready. 1-0. There we go. How many people do we got? I'm very curious. Save. Butter! More money returned. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, boy! 1 million viewers. Yeah, right, Inter. If I had 1 million viewers, I could quit my job. Are you kidding me? I could do this. I could do this twice a day and entertain everybody. Are you not entertained? Maybe even be brave enough to show my face. The best way to describe how I look is King Leonidas in the 300. That's the best way. That's the best way to describe my voice. I mean, my face. Are you not entertained? Just, you know, just without the blood and the dirt. Smash the like button. It's not like there's 50 viewers or anything. How do you paint your craft like that? So I have a mod called T.U.R.D. All the mods are in the description below. I'm going to look at it again because I'm sure I have one that with the sonic booms and whatnot. But it's called T.U.R.D. And what it does is it allows you to go into the actual part. And there's a thing that pops up right here called Appearance. You have, it's all shiny, whatever. You got your regular KSP graphics. But there's another one called Bob Ross. And usually it's 3 different colors. You got your primary, secondary, and tertiary colors. Once you select that for your appearance, you can go down here and it says Open Recoloring GUI. And you get this cool thing. Probably can't see it. Anyway, you get this cool thing. So my main color, I can select gold, black, whatever I want, right? We'll do gold, and then I can change it if I want to. I can make it clean by the details being 0. Or I can make it real dirty, like this thing's been through hell. You know, let's go for orange, right? Make it real, like a dirty orange, or just a real clean orange. Dirty, clean, midway, kind of stuff. Dirty, clean, dirty, clean. All that jazz. Look how cool this is. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay? Real dirty. Clean, dirty, clean, dirty. And you can make your own colors because it's got the blue and everything up here scheme. Cool? And if you want to, I can go to another part, open GUI. I can store that pattern, come to this part, open GUI, and then load it. Bam. Freaking crazy. Save. So I make the color a lot. This white, this color of white is not stock white. Stock white's a little on the gray side. I like it to be more like a space shuttle white, like a really super white. It makes it really cool. Oh, let me fix this while I'm at it. I also have conformal decals. And so what I did was I just downloaded in the flag folder. I just saw an image on Google for heat shield tiles, and I put it in my flag folder. And now I'm able to use, and it's not, they're not flags, they're decals. They actually attach to the actual, I don't know how that works, but you get to do this, edgeware. Nice. Oh, that's so beautiful. Great. Now they're lined up real nice. I love it. Freaking crazy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Such elegance. If the internet were a mirror, my face removal would break it. Talking about the two-tone heat shield on the bottom on Oblivion. Oh, on top, yeah, that's conformal decals. They're basically just flags, but in a different way. They're not actual flags. It's kind of weird how that works, but I love it. Awesome craft though. Thank you. Design around. Oh yeah. Flyby trim, if you can. It's about easier. I tried flyby trim. I really did. But it's not as easy as just flying by probe core. So what I have is I have probe core that tries to keep the nose up at all times, no matter what. And when you're going through the atmosphere, you will find that the forces that work against your craft will make your nose drip down to almost a 30-20 degree angle any damn way, regardless if this is trying to keep it up. It's just a hell of a lot easier than holding down the shift key, the shift X key in order to trim this. And the best way to describe it, it's actually what's the word I'm looking for? Trim doesn't really do it very well. Trim sets it to one thing and it takes a while to do it. But having a probe core control it to constantly try to keep the trim up, it's reactive is the best way I can describe it. So you don't have to worry about trimming and then untrimming and letting trim go. You can just go from the probe core and do it that way. The probe core will continuously try to keep the nose up. It works very well. I've never had a problem with it. So there you go. I'm gonna thank you. I've been trying to do this for months. You gonna watch the Starship launch tomorrow? Oh, it is tomorrow? Sweet. Watch party? I'll try. Here's the problem with that is that the actual footage is on Twitter, right? So I'd have to find a way to get on Twitter. I think you have to sign up for something. It's not like I can go on somebody else's stream and look at what they're doing, because I can get in trouble for that, because it's like looking at their content or something like that. Unless I pause it intermediately, I guess, then it becomes broken up or whatever. But who would want to pause that, right? I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I'd have to get permissions and everything. I would love to do something like that. That'd be cool, but I don't know. You got me, Beanie. Stabilized, autonomous, maybe enter, maybe. That's a good word. Trajectory mod is great. Yeah, if you check in the description below, you'll see I got that. But unfortunately with this right here, Trajectories mod, they actually have a career mode for Trajectories mod. So it's not available until I unlock the technology. Kind of sucks, I know, but I love it how the Trajectories mod, you're used to it in Sandbox, but when you go to career mode, it's disabled until you upgrade a building or something. It's kind of cool. Hello, Jake. Needs no human interaction to maintain aspect or horizon. Is that what it's called? I guess so, right? It glides like a wet dream. Haha. You might be able to watch it on SpaceX website directly. Yeah, so I'm going to have to figure all that out. Hopefully they don't come after me. That'd suck if they came after me. You're using our stuff. You ever recorded... what? You have to record a certain creator stream, for example. Oh, thank you, Darkler. Has become a sponsor. Or, AKA, has... become a member. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Membership is like 99 cents. It's the cheapest I could make. YouTube doesn't go any further down than that. It just does 99 cents. People have actually been asking me to bump it up to like $2 or $5. I don't know if I can justify that. I mean, I hope that you all are having fun and enjoying yourselves by watching this. If so, please give that like button a push. But, you know, I can't justify $5 for a freaking subscription, monthly subscription to whatever the hell it's called. Can't justify that. But I appreciate that so much. Appreciate, big appreciate. Why do you keep calling me Jake? I don't know, Jack. Jack. How do you say it? Jack? Is it Jack? Jake? Jack? Jack Lantern? Jack Lantern! Oh, I see. It's a play on words in your picture profile. Duh. Veos calls everyone whatever he wants. Okay, I got it. There you go. Jack O'Lantern. Jack Lantern. Gotcha. Cool. Anyway. But that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try, after I come home from work about 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, do about an hour stream, and then that's it. Jack-o'-lantern. Jekyll? Cool. But anyway, love you all so much. Thank you for joining up. Again, Eastern Standard Time, about 6 o'clock or so. I'll try it again. And we're going to see if this becomes a new thing, or if everybody leaves me to rot. It's okay. I understand. But, yeah. See y'all later. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Big preach. See you tomorrow when I come back from work. Love you all. Bye-bye. Remember, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Virginia. Or not Virginia. Well, I am in Virginia, but, you know, Eastern Standard Time. There you go. Love you all. I have to miss the stream tomorrow. No! I will see. I don't know. What time is the launch at? If the launch is around 6 o'clock, we'll do that. But there you go. Because, you know, all that jazz. All right, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Don't forget to like. Bye-bye.